Hey everybody, what's going on? Snowy Minotaur here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. And in this video, I've been looking through my channel. I just realized I haven't done a video talking about rare item shop cosmetics in a good while. So might as well do another one, but this time I'm going to be talking about the Rarest Collaboration Cosmetics in Fortnite. Now obviously I can't mention every single cosmetic on here like ever, so there's not going to be that many emotes on here, but so it's mostly just going to be sets and just really miscellaneous things from here and there. But more or less there is a cosmetic on here that will most likely shock you. Like, I couldn't even believe this. Let's just hop right into the video with the very first cosmetic, and this is the NBA 75 skins. Now these were an NBA collaboration that was released in Chapter 3 Season 1. These were only in the shop for a week, and they were last seen over a year ago as this video recording. Now, it's weird that these haven't come back, but these were never like exclusive, anything like that. This was obviously like an anniversary type thing for NBA, and they are actually pretty clean skins. I won't lie, I actually did buy one of them because they're pretty nice tracksuits, I would say. I find it really weird that they haven't returned in a good while, but don't worry, these are not the only cosmetics on here which I will mention, which are a big group of cosmetics that have not returned in a very long time. But let's move on and let's talk about the Stranger Things cosmetics. Now, I haven't really talked about these on the channel, so I might as well talk about them here. There's only like 3 cosmetics. There's Demogorgon, we have Chief Hopper, which by the way, my friend Jordan actually owns Chief Hopper, so I'll let you know that. And also the Tendrils Wrap, which all 3 of these cosmetics were last seen over 1,200 days ago, which is absolutely insane to me. Now, these are very popular cosmetics. I know a lot of people are waiting for them to return. We don't know exactly why they haven't returned in a good while. People are saying that it might have to do with Netflix having a gaming division, but who really knows the actual answer? And they should have came back last year, but they haven't, which is really weird. But we actually do have a little bit of a like inside thing here, as the wrap did get updated recently, like earlier this year. So could these return? Who really knows? Now, as an honorable mention here, because I do think that these are going to return pretty soon, this is the John Wick cosmetics. They were last seen over 700 days ago as of this video recording, and if you don't know, there's a new movie coming out very soon, and I just have a feeling that these are going to come back, because I mean, come on, this was one of the funniest collaborations that we ever had, and also a really good one in my opinion. I do think that they should bring back the John Wick cosmetics. If not, it will be kind of like another cosmetic which kind of fell under the same boat to where something released for it and it didn't come back. Speaking of which, we gotta talk about the Kratos set. I might as well get it out of the way here because I'm kind of mentioning this here too. Kratos, this set was last seen over 700 days ago. Now, these aren't necessarily that rare of cosmetics, and the reason why I'm saying that here is because these were in the shop 32 times, or just over 30 times at the very least, and I know so many people who have the Leviathan axe. It's really not that rare, and it's not really a flex to have it, but if I wasn't gonna mention this on this, in this video, people would get pissed off at me in the comments, okay? Another set that kind of falls under the same boat here to where it's not insanely rare is the Travis Scott cosmetics. This set was last seen over 1,000 days ago, which is just crazy to think that. And sure, these were in the shop 6 days, but you gotta realize this here, people. So many people bought these cosmetics. They really aren't as rare as people say they are. Yes, again, they were in the shop 6 days. Yes, they were lasting over 1,000 days. But these aren't real flexes, guys. I'm sorry. However, speaking of Icon series, I actually do think that there is a set in the Icon series that's actually rarer than Travis Scott's entire set, and just in general, that's Major Lazer. Major Lazer, I would say, is the rarest Fortnite Icon series skin in the game. He was last seen over 620 days ago. All of his stuff in here are pretty rare. I would say the skin is probably the rarest out of here, and the least rarest is probably the emote Laser Blast. It's a great emote though. Listen, the only reason why people would probably want this back is either for the emote or for the 2 music packs. They are both phenomenal music packs in my opinion. I'm actually waiting for this because it's actually a really underrated set. I do like the pickaxe and the back blink for him as well, and it's just overall a really interesting Icon series like collaboration. It's a really interesting one, and people are not speaking about him. Like, he is actually rarer than Travis Scott in my opinion. I barely see this skin more than any of the Travis Scott cosmetics in general. It's crazy to me. Speaking of some other cosmetics, which are pretty rare now, as I would say, and honestly, I don't think these are ever coming back, we have the 4th down set, or in this case, this is the OG NFL skins. Now, for some reason, I do think the reason why these haven't come back in over 1,100 days now is because they're outdated. I really feel like these are very outdated skins. Fun fact, these were, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe these were the very first ever collaboration cosmetics to ever be introduced into the game. So that's really that's cool there. But the reason why I feel like these haven't come back is because they're outdated, and it's more or less due to the fact that the newer ones are just honestly better. Now, you could bring up the fact that yes, they did update 2 of the old NFL skins, so I guess there's hope in that regard that they can come back, but I don't see it happening, people. I just really don't see it happening whatsoever. Speaking of other cosmetics, okay, we have the kickoff set. This is another instance to where I have no idea why these haven't come back. Now, if you don't know what these are soccer club skins or football club skins. They're essentially newer versions of the soccer skins before we had those really good customizable skins for the World Cup. But anyways, these guys were last seen over 500 days ago. They weren't in the shop that many times, and I barely saw anyone buying any of these skins, which is a real shame because they do look very clean. I do find these very underrated, but I can understand why people weren't buying these. These were essentially these superhero character models that a lot of people don't really care for. Same thing with the Tron skins. These are essentially the same reasoning as of why these skins are not really that popular with the community. They're the same character models as the kickoff set, so it kind of makes sense in that regard. And also, this was really not a great collaboration. These were last seen 640 days ago, but these were not in the shop that many days. They really weren't. Like, these are actually rare. I would actually say that these are pretty rare skins. I will say that the pickaxe and the glider is really damn good. They're both, like, these are very underrated cosmetics, but I would just recommend at least one of the skins, more or less one of the female ones, because they're actually better than the male ones. And then, like, the glider, that's literally all I would recommend out of here. Other than that, this was a really bad collab, and I honestly can understand why this hasn't returned in a good while. Speaking of which, we gotta talk about the Dude skin. Dude was last seen 530 days ago, and this was not in the shop that many times, or in this case 5 times. 1200 V-Bucks for this freaking skin. I mean, it's really not that great. The only reason why I would say that people would buy this skin is most likely if they're a cosmetic collector. It's an odd collab in my opinion. I just didn't care for the skin at all. I actually kind of think it's pretty bad, but I wouldn't be upset if this didn't come back for a good while. But I would say this is a pretty rare skin. Now, I think everyone's been waiting for this one. Let's just get this over with. It's Black Widow. This is in terms of rarity, one of the rarest item shop skins right now in the game. She was in the shop 6 times, last seen almost 1400 days ago. For some odd reason, she has not come back to the shop since the freaking Avengers Endgame collab back in 2019. She is currently the rarest item shop female skin in terms of days last seen, and is the rarest Marvel collaboration skin in the game right now. I have no idea why she hasn't come back, but she is not the rarest Marvel cosmetic in the game, by the way. I recently found out, and I couldn't even believe this, by the way, that there is a cosmetic that is rarer than this. And ladies and gentlemen, Herald's Warning. This is a music pack in the Marvel series that actually hasn't returned since it initially released. It's kind of the same thing with the Black Widow set, but honestly, I think this might be 10 times rarer. It's a music pack, okay, that hasn't been back in over 800 days, and this was only in the shop twice. You can't tell me that this is not rare. You can't try to tell me, oh, this is music pack, who cares? Guess what? I would say this is even rarer than freaking Black Widow, okay? But before I end the video, I just want to say this. Epic, bring back Black Widow, please! If you want to see a part 2 to this video, drop a like on the video if you do want me to do a part 2. And also, do you own any of the cosmetics mentioned in this video? I would love to know down below. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did happen to enjoy it, consider subscribing to the channel, turn notifications bells so you don't miss any more new videos from me as usual weekly. Drop a like on the video if you did happen to enjoy this video. I also have a Twitter that's @SnowMinutes on Twitter if you want to go follow me. Thank you all so much for watching. I love every single one of you. And don't forget, people, it's always good to take chances. Peace out, everyone.